Hey, look, we gonna have a real ass conversation on this podcast, bro.
Yeah,
like we always do.
Yeah, nah.
That's
why I like. That's why I like doing the podcast too. Like, cause I could just do conversations like this when it's like we don't even gotta be talking about much. But like, even if it like wasn't something that got a lot of views or whatever, it's still like some sentimental shit. You know,
sentimental shit. Yeah, like when you get older and shit, you look back on it and be like, damn.
Yeah. Like, you know, I remember that. Oh, I remember that one time we was at Carl's place. Bro, there was one thing. Like, if we really needed a topic for this podcast, there was one thing that I was gonna ask, because I always find myself thinking about this shit. Yeah. But like, I'll keep coming back to it, and like even now, like I'm thinking about it a lot. Like, what's the point that you hit where like you just kind of thought to yourself like, all right, no matter what I'm doing, I'ma still be chasing it. You know, like I'm gonna still be like, I got the dream that I have for myself. No matter what position I'm in life, like I'm gonna still be chasing that shit. Because like even now, like with like the internet shit that I got, it feels like it's like going slow, but like a lot of that is self-inflicted. But it's like no matter, like even if I just took a break for a year. Right. And like just had to start fresh, I still believe in myself to the strength that like, all right, I'm gonna figure this shit out at some point. Like no matter what I'm trying to chase, like what I'm trying to do, I'm gonna figure that shit out at some point because I believe in myself like that. But it's like, at what point do you hit that like, all right, like this is clearly what I'm trying to do, and I'm gonna get that shit regardless. Right. But you know, I don't know how long it's gonna take, because a lot of people like, you know, they just like they want to do something. See that it takes a while, or see that it's a lot more time invested, and you know it's a lot harder than they thought, and it's like, all right, fuck it, I don't want to do it anymore.
Gives them a real drive. Sometimes you got like a kid will really push you to do that shit.
Yeah, to be honest, bro, like exactly, and that's why.
That's what Mikey's on. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna get this kid gonna hate me. Maybe I'm like, yeah, but you should already feel like that regardless. Though.
No, that's what I'm saying.
It shouldn't make you, but it will.
What I'm saying is that's why I said like. I'm trying to grind like a father without having
like
kids.
You don't have, like,
you know what I'm saying? That's what I said. And it's, you know, you need, what everybody needs to find is, like you said, Rob, that driving, motivating factor. You know, you got to keep that fire lit. Because once that fire goes out, it's hard to find that passion again. Yeah. You know, once you lose the passion, bro, then you lose everything. Like, what do you like you just the shell, bro. Yeah. You know, you're the shell of yourself.
And it's like, I be hitting so many points like that too, where it's just like, I'll hit like such a rough patch, like mentally, that it'll just be like, bruh, I don't even know if I want to do this shit anymore. And I'll just like lose that passion. And then it's like, but every time I catch myself taking a long break, it's like at some point it's like, all right, I still want to do something, you know, something related along these lines. So it's like,
it's your passion.
No matter what I decide, like let's say like I just up and quit YouTube and I'm just like, all right, I don't want to fucking do this anymore. Like I'm gonna still have something that I'm gonna want to do. And it's like, even if I had to start from scratch, it's like at some point it's like, all right, back to the dream or whatever, you know? Right. I think with me, it's just like I could never accept like not trying. Right. You know? Like if I got to be like 50 years old, played it safe the entire time, and then it's like, fuck.
I should have did it.
You see, like, bro, I was way better than this dude back in the day. Yeah. Like, you know, I think it's like the fear of just not knowing.
Just not knowing what, you know, it's a big risk.
Because, like, even if I didn't end up going anywhere with, like, whatever I was trying to chase, I could at least be content with the fact that I tried, you know? Like, I didn't make it, but at least, like, I live with no regrets, you know? Definitely.
Y'all seen Wolf of Wall Street?
The movie? I keep trying to watch it because I know it's, like, a classic. But
bro, it definitely is. I didn't get to finish the end, but that's a good movie.
Yeah, I'm not trying to spoil it for myself either.
Yeah. Bro, that's 3 hours, bro.
Damn, boy.
I passed out, bro.
Where he pursued of happiness, Will Smith.
He said, where's my shoe? Where's my goddamn shoe? You asshole, you hit me. Where's my shoe? That nigga went to work without a shoe, bro.
You talking about Will Smith?
Yeah. Well, he was running in the street in New York, bro. Somebody hit him. And then his shoe disappeared with the Houdini on his ass. Yeah. And then the nigga got out the car. Asshole, are you okay, asshole?
Oh, the fucking Pursuit of Happiness? Yeah, I was like, where did I see that scene from? Bro, Will Smith's whole life was an L for such a long period of time.
He was living in the bathroom.
Like that man went to sleep with his foot on the bathroom door so that nobody could open that shit. That man woke up with somebody trying to use the bathroom. The minute they try to open the door, he just got a jolt up his leg.
No bullshit.
He got the shit in the door. He's like, hey.
Bro, he said we're playing.
His bathroom.
He said,
he had a person in the
What's in the bathroom?
he told his son, he was like, we're playing a game right now. We're playing Run from the Dragons to the bathroom. We'll hide here. It just fucking smells like shit the entire night that you're sleeping. But it's like, oh, it's a fun game with my dad. And then when you get to be like 20, it's like, damn, we was really dirt fucking poor.
No bullshit. Now he's making millions, right?
Yeah, he's supposed to be like he's supposed to be a millionaire now.
I'm pretty sure.
This nigga.
He was doing TED, like the real guy was doing TED Talks and shit.
That's what's up.
Nah, but that's a real hustle story. Like even that scenario, you know how many people would be in that position in life and just fucking give up?
Give
and
up?
Be like,
Oh, yeah.
Be like, fuck it.
And I'm gonna make sure the podcast hit this. It's two types of people in the world, bro. It's the people that's made for this shit, that's solid, that pushes past the obstacles, and there's people who let one little misfortune just stop their whole shit. Like one loss, they let one loss fuck up their whole thing. And it's like the losses is what makes you. You know what I mean? It's like you gotta keep pushing, bro. Like one loss, say if the lawyer loses a case,
Right.
that nigga be damn near ready to kill himself, bro.
So
that's one type of lawyer.
Maybe it's a big case and he know you can win.
Exactly, and he lost it, right? So he fucking on suicide watch because of that one case. This other nigga, he gonna learn from that shit. He gonna learn what not to do next time. He gonna learn how could I be better next time.
Yeah, it's all about life. Is all about progression.
Exactly.
Just being the best, like figuring out how to be the best version of yourself.
Exactly.
Whatever you're trying to chase, you know.
Growth, bro.
And that's
growth.
Yeah. Like that's what I've been trying to take from the law of attraction and everything too, because it's like I feel like if I treat myself like, you know, I'm trying to be the best version of myself and I'm trying to go about it like in the best possible way, you know, like even just like I'm gonna be a good person or whatever.
Right.
The law of attraction would probably allow that shit to be like easy way to make connections and shit. So like this dude's taking off and he has an idea that he wants me to hop on, and then, you know, it elevates me to the next level and like shit like that. Or like I'm gonna save money and then it's like now I got enough for this project that I really need to make happen, and it's like now's the time and I got the money for that shit too. And it's just like yeah, like if you just never give up in life and you just keep at it, like shit is gonna fall through at some point. Like just everything's gonna come together, and it's like, you know, like they be talking about like this light at the end of the tunnel. Like you just gotta believe that shit, because it's like even if it didn't, like wouldn't you want to know? Like when did you want to know? Like damn,
at least,
imagine
tried, though.
It's always light at the end of the tunnel. You just gotta keep working.
Niggas only get one chance to do this shit, bro.
Yeah, and that's another thing.
So
too.
why not give it a try? I mean, you're gonna be living in regret and resentfulness.
You gotta keep going.
You know?
You gotta keep pushing.
You're gonna be blaming everybody except for yourself.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, like you look. One album flop, you're not gonna put the next one out.
Yeah.
Straight like that, bro. I mean, everybody gotta start from somewhere. You know, keep it moving. Life, like, is inevitable for misfortunes to happen.
Yeah,
like,
it's how you bounce back.
Exactly, bro. It's gonna happen, bro. Like your plans aren't gonna go the way they were, you know, planned out all the time.
Especially at this age, you start to really like become less judgmental of people, because it's like, damn, everybody's really going through their own shit, and it's just like, because especially like when you're younger, you just like you're not like super egotistical, but like you think of like the world kind of revolves around you because that's all you're paying attention to. But then when it's like, damn, like this life shit's a lot harder than what people like even prepare you for. And then it's just like you see that everybody's dealing with their own hardships or whatever. Like not everybody's got that shit spoon fed to them. Yeah, exactly. Or not everybody's just living in the lap of luxury. Like everybody's got their own issues, and even them, like they could be having some mental health issues that nobody knows about. It's like everybody's got their own battles, but it's like how you overcome them and how you just like, I believe like putting positive energy in the world is going to get positive energy coming back to you.
Yeah, karma. I mean, that's, you know, you give what you give out, you know. And even the spoon-fed people, bro, like they might be spoon-fed and their life might, the yellow brick road might already be set out for them. But one thing that they lack is resiliency. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They lack the struggle. They lack the, they lack.
And then when it finally happens to them,
they don't know how to lose. Exactly.
Yeah.
They don't know how to lose. And those the niggas that when they lose, like I said, like if they lose a case, when they're lawyers, and they're going to be on suicide watch.
Yeah.
Because they don't have resiliency, bro. Like they've been given everything to them their whole life. They never had to work for nothing. So it's just like, they're not used to that loss feeling.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, those would be the type of niggas that be afraid to get rejected by a girl. It'd be the simplest shit. Like, you be ready to kill yourself because a girl said no. Or they be like, man, fuck you, bitch. Fuck you, blah, blah, blah. Like, nigga, it's part of the game, bro. You can't bag every woman you come across, bro.
Yeah.
Simple as that. I mean, like I said, it's two different types of people in the world, bro. It's either you got it or you don't. Straight like that. There's no practice in it.
Practice would definitely.
You think so?
Yeah, because having it and not having it is a mentality thing, and it's like even if you got it, like you could have it and just be bullshit, and then it's like
exactly
like you gotta like. I'm a firm believer too in the way they talk about like how many hours you got to put in. I feel like for everybody, like everybody's, their own individual person. So it varies for like the individual.
Right.
But like, I feel like if you were chasing something, so like, let's say like he wanted to be the best beat maker in the world or whatever.
Right.
I don't know how many hours it would take for him to reach that goal. But at some point in everybody's life, if you keep putting the hours in, eventually you would hit that mark where you made, like, let's say like it took him 1,000 hours to become as good of a beat maker as he wanted to be. And then it's like, all right, so he has to get to 1,000 hours. Like a lot of people, they don't even try enough to get to the 1,000 hour mark, and they stop at like 500 or something,
Yeah.
Like they just get discouraged like that.
It's gonna be a journey. It's not gonna be a sprint.
Yeah.
It's a marathon, bro.
Like even trying to be like a professional athlete or whatever, like the whole concept of people like reclassing and shit like that. It's like some people just need a few more hours than others to chase their dream,
Right. Oh yeah, I remember that reclassing shit. There's a lot of people reclassing.
And even like college, like being a red shirt or whatever is like pretty much the same thing. You're giving yourself an extra year to put yourself in the best position. Like if you chasing something in this world, it's just an hour. It's just an amount of putting in enough hours and just believing in yourself. And like believing in yourself could just be as simple as waiting it out for as many hours as it takes. Like even if you're not fully confident, if you're fully confident that you'll get it at some point, you just gotta wait it out. It's all. Yeah.
That's real though, bro. That's good shit, man.
Because you could not have it too, but repetition would just allow you to slip through it. Like, some people, like, they're really good at their job, but they don't want to be, like, the best lawyer in the world. But, like, they put in enough hours and they've done repetition enough times that it's, like, they could finesse it. They could finesse that
Yeah, they can get their way through it.
Yeah, they can get their way through it. They might not be the best.
That's good enough for them.
Yeah, it's good enough. Like, it's like whatever you want to get to, you at least have to get to a point where, like, you're skillful enough that you could just be good enough.
Yeah.
Like, good enough to hold a job, pretty much.
That all boils down to, like, where you want to go,
Yeah.
That's just, like, where you're limiting yourself, where you want to go. Like, do you want to be the best in the world? Do you want to do Kim Kardashian's cases? Do you want to do these celebrity cases, too? Or, like, are you just cool locally?
Yeah.
And how big do you want to go with it, That just depends on where you're trying to reach.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's really what it is.
Expensive takes on the way, though, man. Y'all niggas stay ready for that.
Expensive takes on the way. Waste my time on the way.
No, waste my time on the motherfucking way, nigga. They're not even ready for the content we finna put out. But, Pat, I don't think nobody ever is. I don't think anybody's ever ready.
I don't think anybody's ever ready like shit.
It just happens.
Yeah, it just happens. But I think I Need a Girl Part 3 is almost at 10K on YouTube.
Yeah?
The audio, yeah.
Damn.
It's like at 9. It's been at 9.3 for a little bit.
That's solid, bro.
Yeah. And like even that channel, it's like I've only invested so many hours into like trying to make music as opposed to like videos. So like videos I'm way ahead of this my spectrum than what I am at music or whatever. But like even the few hours that I've been able to put, it's like you could see the progression like with over time, you know.
Right.
That's another thing too. Like a lot of people, they get so consumed with comparing themselves to others that they don't even pay attention to their own personal growth. And like a lot of times your own personal growth is what you need as fuel to keep you going. Because like if you can look back from your beginning shit and it's like, damn, even though I'm nowhere near where I want to be, I'm way further than where I was at that point. So it's like I gotta just wait this shit out because I know from this point, like this is not. If I truly believe that this isn't my peak, then it, you know, I just gotta keep progressing till, you know, I hit that point.
Yeah, crazy shit, bro.
Like you're always like, if you give yourself the time, you're always gonna progress.
Yeah,
sometimes if you're not bullshitting the hours. That's why I wanted to ask that too. Like when you, like at what was it always like? As a kid, you always were set on like I wanted to be a rapper.
Nah,
it was just like at some point in high school, you were like,
so.
I'm gonna always be trying to chase this, you know?
Pretty much, bro. When I was younger, I always wanted my own restaurant type shit. That's always what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
But when I got older, you know, your environment starts to you start to absorb your environment. You start to adapt to different things. And then it's like, you love music though, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, we African-American males. I mean, you can't find me, I mean, it don't even matter what race. Like, you can't find me nobody that say they don't love music.
Yeah.
If you can find somebody that say that, then they're the most uncultured motherfucker I've ever met. And the most bland, boring person I've ever met. Because everybody loves music.
Yeah.
Now, I'm surrounded by music. My family do music. My father's father is a professional gospel singer touring and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's on a different level with me. Everybody loves music, but it's on a different level for me. I'm seeing a different level. You know, so it's just like, I love hip-hop. I got inspired by, you know, rappers that I listen to. So I was just like, man, fuck it, I'll give it a try. It was a joke at first. Literally, it was just a joke. Like, I don't know if you heard that song, Break of Dawn. That shit was terrible, bro.
Nah.
It's the fucking break of dawn. I don't die. You shoot me and I respond.
I feel like if that shit got passed around in the cafeteria, I definitely heard it at some point.
It did, bro. And niggas was clowning me because of that shit. But it's like, you know, it's crazy, bro, because it all started as a joke, you know?
Yeah,
it all started as a joke. Like, I'm just fucking around.
Like, I definitely
clowning.
remember, like, the jokes of, like, Brandon rapping and whatever.
Yeah, and, like, fucking, you know, and I ain't let that shit stop me, though.
Yeah,
I don't know why, you know?
Yeah,
I just kept going, though.
You
know?
definitely took that shit in stride. And, like, even like, this, like, the internet stuff with me, I feel like even the Vine era, I feel like if I really invested myself into that, I could have definitely taken that shit over. But it was like a lot of it too is just being self-conscious, like of like how everybody else would receive that. Because like especially when that shit's not going well, the last thing you want, because you're already down on yourself, is just like the next day you gotta deal with everybody just like pointing the finger at you, like you know this shit champ as fuck or whatever.
But that just goes to show you, like if you just keep going and you keep working on yourself, then eventually you'll get that you become what you want to become. You know, like nigga, I was shitty. I would play out my first song I ever made. I would literally play out my first song like after we done. Like I would play that shit for y'all. And like you just gotta keep working on it, bro. Just keep working on yourself. I mean, you gotta know. I don't know what everybody has a different motivating factor. Like Gerard said, some people have kids, and that's what it takes for them to be motivated. Me, I don't want to do that yet. I mean, I want to have kids, of course. I don't want that to be my driving factor as a young nigga, you know?
I need to have it in myself.
Yeah, I gotta have that flame already.
My first crib is gonna be what we need
like,
to be talking about.
Cause I mean, being honest, we don't need kids right now. We young, bro. We still trying to figure shit out.
My baby is gonna be my crib. That's gonna be my first kid, boy.
Yeah. No bullshit, but but I just kept working on it though, bro. And you know, BDX Heritage came out. Y'all was there for that, you know. And TNO Don came out. It's just like you just keep getting better every project, bro. You just keep working. Now we at Expensive Taste, and this is about to be my best project ever, bro. Like, I'm on some other shit.
Definitely a classic though.
That's like you said.
The King of Hearts is definitely a classic.
Yeah, that's why it's right here. I love that shit, but
there you go.
Yeah, bro. I was possessed on this album. I think.
It's probably because you haven't, like you said, you haven't written it in a minute.
I got isolated too, bro. I've been traveling and shit, so I've been isolated. Like all my niggas is in Maryland, DC. You know what I'm saying? all y'all up here, bro. Cause I'm isolated, bro. I can't link with anybody off the humble. Yeah. You know. So it's like, you know. I mean, but sometimes you gotta work. You gotta, you know. I don't know if y'all believe in God or whatever, man. Yeah. You work some mysterious ways, bro. sometimes you just need to be isolated from everybody, you know, and
yeah, like
you find yourself.
A lot of it too is like how many hours you put in silence. Like a lot of people are too quick to like tell the world about like all their plans and shit, and it's like that just leaves you open for like endless criticism that you, because you might not be that at a period where you might not be willing to accept it yet, because you're still trying to piece together what it is you're trying to chase as well. Like it's different if like you already got that shit laid out and it's like fucking no matter what happens, like I already got the plan and it's straightforward from there. But sometimes you like you're trying to piece it together, but you're telling people too early, and then it's like fuck.
What if it falls through?
You know, he's not fucking with it. Maybe he's right. I should do this. And then you just start second guessing yourself. And
hey, look at me. I'm at the gym. Hey, look at me.
Yeah.
Like, I hate that shit so much. And it just shows you, you know, who you dealing with, you know?
Even the people that be flashing their money.
Yeah, exactly. Flashing their money. And then they get mad, they get robbed. Like a week later. But the thing is, bro, like, even with my girl, bro, I be telling her, I be like, yo, like, I might gotta, like, I don't say what it is. I might be like, yo, I might got something solid coming soon. I don't say, oh, I might be on Netflix. I don't say that.
Yeah.
You know, some shit like that. I don't be like, oh, I'm gonna be on Netflix.
Yeah, wait till that shit actually happens.
When that shit is actually set, then I'll be like, all right, yeah, I actually made it, you know, or some shit like that. Or I just don't like telling my moves too early.
Bro, did you ever post that Netflix clip on Instagram?
Yeah.
All right, hold on, no. I've been meaning to ask you this for the longest.
All right.
When you, the one part where you were jumping up and down, like, what was the thought process behind that? Because it was like the way it looked, like, because I was like the basketball chat, we were talking about that, and it was like, bro, Brandon just like was doing too much that he couldn't like, you couldn't articulate, like you was huffing and puffing and shit because you were bouncing up and down so much. It's like if you would have just stayed still, the verse would have come off a lot better.
Came out better.
Yeah, because they were really trying to bid you.
Yeah,
you know?
they were. And you know, that's TV. You know, I had to realize that's TV because me and T.I. had a real conversation. Me and Quavo had a conversation. Me and Big Boy had a conversation. But they're going to show you the worst part. Though.
Yeah.
That's what you're going to see. But they're not going to show you that they complimented my
That's
shit.
probably what the first thing they were telling you, like when they pulled you aside. It's like it's all for the entertainment aspect. Because you could tell it too. Like they clipped the worst part out, and then it was just like
they did, you know. But hey, name and face though. I got a lot of opportunities from that, you know. Like a lot of people reached out. And I had like a lot of interviews. I had a lot of like.
That joint is so sweet.
I'm connected with like great artists.
They showed you when you was looking mad and shit too.
Yeah, they showed me when I was name and face. I ain't even mad.
No, the beat when you started beating your feet, that was what fried me. That was what fried me. Because he was already bouncing up and down so much that he was out of breath when he was trying to rap. But then he was like, nah, I still got more in the tank. And he started beating his feet on stage, still rapping. And then T.I. was like,
look at this nigga, bro.
This man is exquisitely out of breath.
Hey, that's exquisite. But nah, yeah, Mo.
Expeditiously get him some water.
You expeditiously doing too much BDX the Don.
Nah, no bullshit. Hey, nah, them niggas had my lyrics right in their face, though, you know. So they seen what I was spitting and everything, but
nah, but like
that shit is just.
But like that was the plan the entire time. You were like, all right, I'm gonna go out.
Nah,
I'm gonna pump myself up. Then I'm gonna beat my feet at exactly this bar.
That wasn't the plan at all.
It was all calculated.
Like, it was just like you get this adrenaline.
Yeah, no, I could tell the jumping up and down was definitely adrenaline.
Yeah,
like,
it was just straight
I can't even hold you because it was either like you had no other option to hype yourself up. Like the last thing you want to do is just get like fucking stage fright at a club, and it's like, bruh, we're already lit. Look at this.
Fuck no. Nigga, Pharaoh was looking like the last fry in the motherfucking cup, nigga. Veggie tail, hey.
Honestly, the jumping up and down was smart. I think you just weren't used to like, because a lot of it too, the mic was real close to your mouth. So you could just hear like the huffing and puffing and shit. If you would have had it, if you like knew where to hold the mic when you were jumping up and down, it would have came out a lot better. Like you was treating it like a concert as opposed to like a club.
Audition.
Yeah.
I know it was endless cameras in your face.
Oh, without a doubt. And is it days?
And it's like you kind of had to just to like put yourself in that mindset. Like, all right, I'm gonna rock out. So like,
I was
I
like,
gotta get myself hyped.
But and I need to work on that, like, cause I was an athlete too.
Cause that shit would have
Like,
been
so-
so champ if you came in there trying to be conscious and shit. Like,
Yeah, son. Yeah, you like that
I'm at
bullshit.
the club right now.
Like, no bullshit. I'm conscious, but I'm in the club. The conspiracy about the club is that they don't want you to really win. You know what I mean? But nah, yeah. Is it days that I be like, I wish I could do that over again all the time? It's not a day I don't think about that shit.
Nah, but it's like you know for the next time.
Yeah, I learned a lot from that experience, and at the same time, I'm thinking, would I want to do it again?
Like
yeah.
if you took something, if you took something out of a loss is never a loss.
Exactly, that's a loss, right? But did that stop me right there? It didn't stop me.
A loss is failing and accepting it.
King of Hearts came out after that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just like, it's a learning experience. I got criticism and I got some game from some of the top honchos in the game right now. It's like, and the fact that I got myself to that point in they face, that says a lot in itself. You know what I'm saying? That shows ambition. That just shows a lot, bro. Like, even though I caved on it, it didn't feel real, to be honest. Like, it didn't feel real.
Nah, like even just like at the end of it, no matter what they could have been like, bro, you are like the worst person here. Like just that would have been so fucked up.
They told one nigga he can't rap.
I think it was a white guy, right?
Nah, it was another.
They were going in on this one tall white dude that was there.
It was another dude. It's a lot of people they didn't even show.
Nah,
I was just happy I got TV time.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Just like recording that shit and being able to see yourself after, it's like that's my reward right there for putting myself out there.
Well, they mess around, cut the music off, Chance the Rapper. You get off the stage. You letting Chance the Rapper.
Yeah, they had Chance as one of the judges, right?
And it's like you so excited, then you just start forgetting little shit. You know? It's like, oh shit, it's
like Chance.
nigga.
Rapper, but man, he ain't that honcho, bro.
He also is one I would expect to be rated shit at the club. Like
he a Grammy nigga.
Definitely.
He got a Grammy.
Boy, he was
so he has like
2 Chainz and Lil Wayne on that joint, boy.
No bullshit. If I had a Grammy, I'd be like,
nah, you could never tell me shit.
But now I'm gonna be like Carl when I get a Grammy though. He's the most humble engineer I know, bro.
Yeah.
Like everybody else.
Nah, Carl is so low key, bro.
And he's so low key, bro. He's out the way, bro. Like he's professional as fuck. Like he's really good with his shit.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like going nobody other than him, even though I know I'm gonna have to do that at some point. But if that's the point, I'm making millions. I'm taking him with me.
Oh, yeah, you can
like for real, like.
Or you can send your verse to him and he can just send it back. Like it just
Yeah,
be virtual.
but I don't want to work with nobody other than him.
Yeah.
Like dead ass. Like, I feel uncomfortable. I feel comfortable in there, bro.
Yeah.
Like that verse in Texas would have took me an hour, bro.
Yeah, that joint took you like 10.
Bro, like it took me like 10 minutes in there, bro, because I feel at home in there, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like
you see how quick it took for me to just like pick it up on my part too.
Yeah.
Like I said it the first couple times. I was like,
Easy.
damn, this shit's unconfident as fuck. And I was like, all right, let me just get in the rhythm.
Yeah.
But it's a lot easier because Carl got the environment set up or whatever.
Yeah, bro. You said you wanted to make a hit, bro.
Yeah.
Like I got you, bro.
Bro, when I sent that joint to Nick, I was like, I'm gonna get burnt. He was fucking with the hook, the little hook that I recorded before. It didn't have any of the plugins when I sent it to Carl. Like it sounds a lot better on the FL the FL Studio version. But yeah, I sent the hook to Nick, and Nick was like, bro, I'm fucking this joint's tough. And I was like, I was gonna have Brandon hop on. And he was like, bro, y'all would kill this shit. Like y'all could be like the next little Baby and Gunna with the duos and shit.
The duos.
But like I'm trying to put us in a position like that, like.
That niggas be waiting
Yeah, like every time it's Pat and Brandon on the same thing, it's about to be something sweet.
Son, like
it's something worth anticipating.
I think we still undefeated though.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
What you think, Ty?
Yeah.
We gotta see how the perfect timing when we come out.
Rapping like how anybody
perfect
else is rapping out there, bro. People rap about the same stuff every goddamn time.
Yeah, and it's like even if you were rapping about the same stuff, you gotta present it in a different way than everybody else.
I be telling my young niggas,
and that's how I feel like some of the DMV rappers is stuck on that same sound. Bro.
Yeah,
y'all gotta find your own way because not everybody gonna make that.
If I ever get like an interview with like a platform, bro, like I'm gonna just call it out, bro. Like I'm gonna tell the DMV like. If the DMV listening, bro, like we got to do better.
Yeah. And
like I'm gonna be dead. I don't care who feels some type of way, bro. Like y'all niggas can try to put a target on my back, bro. But listen, but like nobody, we're not moving forward, bro. Like you got Atlanta evolving, bro. Like it's time for nigga. We've been making the same shit since 2011.
Since like 20, at least 2014.
Yeah, 20 at least minimum, bro.
And it's like you see how the different people are moving. Like Rico's a different artist. She's up.
Pop now.
IDK is a different style artist. He's up. IDK be putting a lot of people in position that like He put like a whole bunch of DMV rappers on
Yeah.
the soundtrack to Kevin Durant's
Oh, his what's it called? His documentary.
Yeah, because IDK was the producer for the project, so he did like a whole soundtrack to that shit. He had Zayman on there, Young Manny, Big Flock. Like he was putting people in position. You know, it's like
KD, heck,
KD.
listening to him in his headphones when you go in the game, boy.
it's like everybody just gotta find a reason for people to want to tune in.
Yeah.
Like if you doing some generic shit, but in your heart of hearts, this is your favorite shit that you're making, like. You just gotta like package that shit in a creative way that could set you apart. But like a lot of people, they just like trying to do the same shit as everybody else, and it's just not working out for them because it's too much of the same shit on the market. You know?
Yeah, bro. Like,
It's too much of the same fast food rap that's being thrown.
yeah.
You know, like
not quality shit.
people just
It's like
sharing bars.
They just
Yeah.
get in the booth and throw that.
It's like
motherfucker
it's not
out.
art, bro. I mean, I love it. I love cranking that DMV shit. But I travel, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm in Austin, I'm in Tallahassee, I'm Cali, all types of shit, bro. And I play that shit. I just be cranking it like as myself, you know. They be like, nigga, turn that shit the fuck off.
Yeah.
What the fuck is you playing? What the fuck is that shit? I be like, nigga, that's the shit that nigga they make around my way.
Word.
Fuck it, turn that shit off. That's why y'all not advancing. Like that's what people are saying about you, DMV. That's what people outside are saying.
There is a lot of people though that will hate on our sound publicly, but then like steal that shit behind the scenes and make it their own shit.
I mean, well, DMV is never accredited. Like they just recently took the Glizzy shit.
We're never credited, but we're also not trying to like put ourselves in a position to be credited. Like, like we just staying in the same spot, and then it's like eventually, like Memphis stayed in the same spot for a while, and they just became like, you know, kind of like the Block Boy JB era. Like nobody really cared like that much outside of that, aside from like the few.
Yeah, 3-6 Mafia. They changed the Memphis sound forever. It just takes one artist to, you know, push the movement forward.
Yeah.
You know, like how Biggie did Brooklyn.
Kick that door.
Or it just takes like a whole bunch of individuals doing their own individual shit, and you know everybody, because it's like there's people in the DMV that's doing that. Like there's just not like a all-star yet. Like we don't got aside from like Wale and Shy Glizzy, but like they're kind of like they be talking about how they're blackballed and shit. Like we need like a commercial like Travis Scott ass artist out the DMV to like
something like that, you know,
to like elevate the rest of the scenery.
Like a Uzi or something too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like really, you could.
I'll even take a Meek.
You could be like you could be a hometown legend off the strength of that. Just keep putting back. Like that could be your way of giving back to the community. Like keep putting people in position to succeed in the area.
That's what the DMV needs, more of opportunity. Because we have hella talent. We just need more opportunity.
Everybody's in their way. Everybody's in each other way they want to be.
Exactly.
And when they can make money together.
Ego.
The shit is just stupid to me.
Everybody want to be the man.
Everybody can be the man and within themselves. They
trying to push the boulder by yourself, nigga.
And it's hard to do it by yourself. But like the fuck.
But if 5 men are pushing the boulder, then what?
That's what I'm saying. Like a lot of
the different type of engineers you go to, because some of the engineers can't make the music that you could crank on.
Yeah, like a lot of people in Atlanta don't even have it like that to do it themselves, but like they just get the love and support from like the whole scenery that like it just keeps them putting them in a position to succeed. Like there's so many like artists that would just always be on like a Lil Baby or a Young Thug project that you just never like hear a body of their own work, but like you keep seeing their name because the Atlanta scene is just constantly putting them in positions to succeed.
They put each other like nigga, like Young Thug, bro.
Like
Young Thug is an A-list superstar, bro. And he's putting
his whole hood.
guys,
just as friends.
Guys that he's bro. Like you barely see that shit, bro. I mean, Money Mar, like he'll do some shit like that. He'll put like his mans on the joint. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you see some shit like that.
I feel like it's no more youth. I mean,
we talking about
the DMV back then, boy, when everybody was united and everybody was making music together, bro.
Yeah.
What?
That shit was short lived though. Like everybody
That's
working
what I'm
together.
saying.
Very much so.
Like to the point we couldn't even see the fullest potential of that either.
Yeah.
Like it was just like when they collabed and shit, it was just loved amongst the local scene, but they didn't even give it a chance to like be something bigger. Like it could have been on some like Chief Keef Young Chop shit where like every time like Q the Fool and Shabazz are about to collab on something, you know, it's like something to look out for. Like it would have been more than just like this area paying attention to something like that. But they didn't even think that far ahead to see it happen.
Nah, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like, even the different shit that I'm trying to do, like skit wise and shit, it's just like I'm really just trying to do it all. I'm trying to do a whole bunch of shit, and it's just like whatever comes first. Comes first, it's just like everything else is gonna get picked up off after that. And it's like I got this own little world I'm trying to create for myself. Like I got a YouTube channel, podcast, you know, trying to all have it flow together as one. And then it's just like whenever I get the big break or whatever, then everything will just trickle down. But it's like I don't know. I've been thinking too a lot like about like I think if I decided I wanted to do something that I knew I would have to be like a public figure for, like I would want to be like a super low key public figure. Like I would not want to be one of these people that's out every single, you know, like somebody who's always like just in the constant attention of like the entire world and shit. Like I would much rather be like on some like Seth Rogen shit or something where like you just see him on a random day and it's like you got a cool story to tell at home. Like if Playboy, like I don't know, if like 6ix9ine popped out or something, like everybody's recording him, like, you know, it's just like it's just a easy target.
Man, yeah, I gotta go get my glasses fixed, boy.
Get them fixed?
Yeah, you know how the little leg get loose.
Oh, damn. Well, you ain't finna ball, fool?
Nah, not today, buddy.
I feel that.
Cause I ain't put nothing on my stomach.
Huh?
I ain't put nothing on my stomach, boy.
I gotta go get my shoes anyway. Hike fliggity.
Oh yeah, I think Sean coming over too. So
He coming over with the baby?
I think so. I'm
Stamp.
gonna hit him.
Stamp.
I'm gonna hit him when I get back to the crib.
Let me find out. I'm gonna pull up on y'all again. But nah, bro. Hey, now that's good shit though, bro. That's a good talk, bro. I think we got some good content.
Nah, we got some good shit out here.
We definitely got some good shit, bro. It's all types of topics.
Heard you were what I'm talking about, that I need. If you're in my way, baby, you gotta leave. I could give you up, but this shit ain't for free. With this lifestyle I live, I'm a new little T. Time to show me what you all about. This is what I'm